here, Brian.
Yep.
You've been taking up too many L's lately.
I don't think they can shoot threes. Okay, they can't shoot threes. That was bad defense.
Sacramento, California. Thanks for joining us in honoring Martin Luther King Day. It's a very special presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. So a look at our starters for the Heat. They've got Tim Hardaway, Paul George out there with Davis, and it's Bosh in at the 4 spot. And for the Kings, well, Grant, how about the importance of this holiday, especially when you think about everything that Dr. Martin Luther King stood for?
You know, what an honor and a privilege to play today. I mean, it's really inspiring, even after all these years. And you can tell both of these teams are grateful to be playing on this day right now.
Here's Frazier, defended by Hardaway, and the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Well, we always hear about Heat culture. How would you define it, Brent?
Well, I think what they do is just find guys who are hungry, and then they do a great job of starving you during the year. And what I mean by that is just making it competitive. You're going to earn everything you get if you're a member of the Miami Heat, and that includes playing time.
Yep, count it.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Pass to Frazier. Carter on the wing. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Here's Frazier. 6 to shoot. From the line, Russell. Nice persistence to tip it back in.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Bosh, no good.
Perfect timing to rise up and challenge the shot inside.
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Oh my, what a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
George's shot is off.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
To the inside. Here's Bosh. Pass to Davis. Second chance shot. Bosh, the pass to Davis. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And there's the whistle. Foul on the Sacramento Kings.
I like watching AD going at the defense, trying to impose some of that physicality from him to them.
And the league's longest playoff drought was snapped last season by Sacramento. Like the beam, Brent.
Sweet, sweet relief, B.A. First postseason for the Kings since 2006, and they did it in such convincing fashion. I mean, these guys weren't coming in as if they had no chance. They came in confident and hungry, and they want to get back.
Charging foul called on.
And with some time here, let's see which teams have been terrors in transition over the last month of play. The Heat, 4th. 5th best, the Kings.
Both of these teams are jumping on their opponents' mistakes over the last month, converting them into points.
Hardaway, the pass to George. And he lobs it up and finished off by Davis.
And when AD takes off from the ground for alley-oops like this one, it really demoralizes the opponent.
Pass to Cowens. Here's Robertson with the fadeaway. Yes, it's good.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that it's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Outside Carter. Pass to Russell. Here's Frazier, defended by Hardaway. Here's Frazier. Here's Russell. Banked it in off the glass.
Oh, he'll wear you down with the way he grinds it out on the offensive glass.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
They failed to create enough good looks. The ball movement just wasn't quite where it needed to be.
Yeah, lots of ups and downs. One good possession, two bad ones, one good one. You could never get on a steady run and play some solid offense.
And it's a completely new group for the Kings.
Once again, for your
Howard, the pass to Payton. Here's Unseld. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Payton. Shot clock at 5. Jones from outside. The rebound by Richmond.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Gervin. Over Jones. Gervin with the bucket.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
.151 left in the first quarter here. Pass to Unseld. Here's Dumars. Again, the Heat misses.
That's staying connected to the shooter and timing the contest.
Payton with a steal. Inside. Oh, Siakam with the block.
And the coaching staff, they love this. I mean, Siakam, he's engaged, aggressive, just getting after it on the defensive end. Sometimes with that much of a height advantage, resistance is futile.
The assist, The Rock.
Outside Payton. Outside Jones. On the wing, Payton. Guarded by Rose. Shot clock at 6. Fires it from 18. Sacramento grabs the miss.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
And just a straight baller move from Siakam. I mean, shrugging off the coverage and keeping his focus on that basket.
And there's the lob. And it's Howard finishing it off.
I swear Dwight Howard plays with a watch on. His timing is tremendous on those alley-oops.
Down low. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Dwight Howard picks one up.
Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
Well, Grant, the pace that the Heat like to play is a little slower compared to other teams.
Yeah, B.A., more methodical, definitely. They don't just jack up shots and run quick plays. They're very patient, and they look for the best scoring option.
Holmgren, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam. And Miami with a change here, too. Hardaway's checked in. Payton against Rose. It's Holmgren, high post. Here's Rose. Yet to see a basket. Launches a 3. Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter.
That's the end of the first
Kings
quarter.
ahead, up by 4. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
17. The Heat. 13.
And welcome back to our NBA coverage on this very special MLK Day. And guys, for the Kings, what jumps out at you stat-wise?
Yeah, showing grit on the glass is a good way to gain an advantage. They controlled the boards in the first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
They've got Holmgren, and it's Russell in at the center position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. Here's Frazier. It's tipped, and he's able to get it back. Here's Baylor. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Holmgren, the pass to Russell. Here's Frazier. Pass to Holmgren. Here's Robertson. George defending. Shoots a fadeaway. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. And the Kings lead by 6.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Baylor. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. In this era of positionless basketball, versatile wings are in high demand, Brent.
Yep, every team in the league, BA, looking for that guy between 6'7" and 6'8" that has a lot of skill and can defend multiple positions, space the floor, shoot threes, and make plays. So becoming a complete basketball player at that position is something that is really coveted by front offices.
It's stolen. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Kings. The league is already buzzing about this year's three-point contest. So let's have a look at the players likely to make an appearance.
The three-point contest only becomes more competitive every year as long-range shooting continues to be a coveted talent in the league. But these guys are in a league all their own.
Well, you look at Carter. He's gathered enough votes to currently sit at the number 4 spot on the list. He must be excited about the prospect of competing in this event at All-Star Weekend.
And it's obvious the fans want him there as well. He's a dangerous man from beyond the arc who could have a real shot at winning that event.
And we'll keep you posted as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. But that's our current list for the three-point contest.
It's going to be a fantastic competition. We've got an endless supply of shooters in this league, and that contest will be heated.
Here's Dumars. 9 points in his last outing. Davis can't hit.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Frazier, the pass to Carter. To the middle. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. Here's Robertson. That shot's good. Russell making the play. He has 7.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Pass to Baylor. Now here's George. Up and over Carter. Nice shot by George. George has got 5 points.
That's just a good-looking shot from Paul George. Gets it right into his shooting pocket and finishes it off with confidence.
Timeout call. Sacramento coming off that win against the Sixers.
And you know they had a great plan going into that one. And then made the right adjustments along the way.
Well, the great thing about watching that game was that we saw it through their offense, and they showed a few different looks that they settled into and played well.
The Heat making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in. For 3, Booker. And the ball out of play. The Heat will have it.
Heat ball.
And a nice opportunity now to see who's hitting threes at the highest rate. Howard's checked in for Miami. The Heat have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Hardaway, the pass to Dumars. Pass to Davis. Puts up a deep 3. Cowens grabs the board. The Kings leading. Here's Siakam. Excellent D there from Davis.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
And it's Howard finishing it off.
Well, that's when you love to see the strength of Dwight Howard marching through the defense and just ripping away the second chance opportunity for an easy score.
Booker surveying the D. 11 feet out. In deep. Booker gets it to go.
And such beautiful mechanics, awesome touch. Devin Booker so well equipped to just score buckets.
And one thing about Devin Booker, he continually hones his offensive game, Brent.
Yeah, I'm trying to find a weakness in what Devin Booker can provide you offensively, and there aren't any. His strengths are absolutely elite. Shot creation, great range. He's a clutch performer. This guy is a special offensive talent.
Jacks up a 3. Miami grabs the miss. Howard's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Davis. And the layup is good off the glass. Davis has got 6.
Davis.
Good focus from AD. Doesn't let the defender throw him off.
Young, the pass to Cowens. Outside Booker. Oh, the slam! Get up, Devin!
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Hardaway, no good.
Got to appreciate the aggressive defense he brings.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Here's Siakam. And Davis with the block.
No surprise why AD has led the league in blocks before.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And it's going to go on Devin Booker.
Devin Booker. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And he knocks down the first one. Hits both from the stripe.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Rose outside.
You know, it's great to see Rose out there. After all those injuries, Derek still has a passion for the game.
First
And that one
personal
falls for
foul.
Rose.
First team foul.
And so Rose knocks them both down. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Kings ahead. They're up by 3. Well, now we have...
Your Kings.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome. A pretty close game for the Kings throughout the first quarter. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. They didn't stop fighting in the second quarter as they maintained most of their first quarter lead and now lead by 3 at the break. What'd you think about Sacramento, Kenny?
It's great to see a team going inside, challenging the defense.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And proud to have you with us on Martin Luther King Day for a special presentation of the NBA. Miami trailing. And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. We've got George. Davis out there with Tim Hardaway. And it's Bosch in at the 4. Pass to Russell. Unable to get that one. Excellent D there from Davis. George outside for the tie. Gets the 3 ball to go. George has got 8 points.
Well, AD doesn't always seek out shots. He's not a ball hog, so he's ready to score or make a pass.
Here's Frazier. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Over to the wing. 4 on the clock. From the high post. And it's Miami with a rebound. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. George. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Here's Robertson. Pass to Carter. Fires the 3. And Robertson gets it to go. 10 points for him.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
George outside. Over Carter. And they'll get another chance. Davis misses.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
The Kings making a switch here. Holmgren's checked in, and Miami also making a switch. Howard's checked in for Davis. Hardaway finds George. Back to Hardaway. From behind the arc. Hits a three-pointer.
I love how active Paul George is right now. He's sharing the ball. He's involving his teammates and stepping into this nice, comfortable leadership role here tonight.
Deflected. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Chalk up 2 there.
Baylor.
The Kings have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. And they call an illegal screen here. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Miami Heat. On Wednesday, they'll be taking on Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves. And then on Saturday, they'll head home to take on the Utah Jazz.
And for that game against the Celtics, this is one we've all been waiting for. 2 of the best teams in the league going at it. And you know whoever wins is going to be viewed as a finals contender.
And pushing it up, here's Sacramento. Holmgren's got room with nobody on him. He buries that jumper. Holmgren's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Hardaway, the pass to Dumars. For the lead. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
So disruptive defensively out beyond the arc.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled to guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Pass to Howard. Here's Dumars. Hardaway on the wing. And he's going for the oop here. And stolen by Holmgren. Here's Frazier.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
That's tipped. And stolen by Hardaway. To the paint. Here's Bosch. Another shot. Holmgren with the block.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Kings.
Well, you have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks too.
Their attacking of the offensive glass has also been a success story. All game long, they've been committed to finding those second chance opportunities.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Hey fans, put your
And now we go to the 2K leaderboard to look at the teams with the most blocks per game over the last month. The Kings third.
These guys have been so impressive down low on the defensive end. Denying shots left and right over the past month.
A minute 35 left in the third quarter. Pass to Jones. Launches it. Sacramento grabs the miss. Over to the left wing. And stolen by Hardaway. And here we go, the Heat fast break. Here's Payton. Good D by Rose. The Kings have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Wow. Rose looking just as tenacious as ever. He isn't intimidated by the close D at all.
First team foul.
And so Rose knocks them both down. A minute 4 left in the third quarter of the game. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Payton. He drops it from range. Payton's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. To the middle. Here's Weber. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Miami's gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Hardaway, the pass to Baylor. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Rose against Payton. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. And the Heat making a change here. Davis is checked in.
Remains Sacramento ball.
24 seconds left in the third quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Rose. And it's blocked by Davis. And he gets it back. They get it again. Here's Unseld. Misses from short range.
Perfect timing to rise up and challenge the shot inside.
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
It's still anybody's game as we...
41.
And meanwhile, Eric Spoelstra rallying the troops.
The Heat.
Once you get the rebound, get to those corners, race for it, okay? What you're doing right now is you're making them have to defend.
And Coach Spo imploring his guys to be faster and sharper than the other team.
If they do that, they'll be fine. Coach wants to tire the opposition out on defense.
And thanks for staying with us, folks, for our MLK Day broadcast of NBA action. Cowan's no good. Miami has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. And for Miami, we've got Dwight Howard, and it's Jones in at the 3. Frazier, the pass to Cowans. It's good. And the Kings lead by 5.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Pass to Unseld. Jones from outside. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Dwight Howard, such a force on the offensive glass. Phenomenal at knowing when to jump up and the timing on the putback jam.
Here's Cowans. Here's Richmond. Second shot opportunity. Oh, rejected by Howard.
Well, Dwight Howard still makes you think about your shot attempts, easily leaping up to throw that one away.
Hardaway, the pass to Payton. Plenty of space. Cowans grabs the board. Cowans has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Richmond. Here's Frazier, guarded by Payton. Rebounded by Unseld. Unseld's got 4 rebounds in the game. Right side Jones. Here's Howard. It's blocked, and they recover it. Outside Payton. To tie it up. Fires in the triple. And that ties it up.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Timeout called. Sacramento. And as we head down the stretch, these players are focused on absorbing their coach's game plan and also drinking some Gatorade so their bodies will be well hydrated for the minutes ahead. So the Kings making a change here. Booker's checked in. Paul George, he's checked in for Miami. Hardaway comes in for Hardaway. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops. Give effort and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
Allie, thank you. Back to George to take the lead. Hauled in by the Kings. Russell's got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to Booker. And Booker with the jam.
You know, watching these guys take off, it's awesome, and Booker putting on a show.
For Miami, they've got 2 of 8 shots to drop in the final quarter. Here's Payton. Lays it up and banks it in. Payton's got 5 points in the quarter.
Hey, clashes with the larger defender and makes maybe the biggest shot of the game.
Yeah, this is a big-time moment, and so him stepping up his intensity, staying in attack mode, that's nice.
Pass to Frazier. Just 5 on the clock. Rebound by the Heat. Howard's got 8 rebounds in the game. Payton passes to Hardaway to take the lead. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Here's Frazier. Outside Carter. Oh, stolen by Payton. And he lays it in off the breakaway.
Gary Payton.
Payton's got 10 points in just the second half.
Ties it up with that one. You know, he's such a smart scorer. He doesn't force anything, lets the opportunities come to him.
Time called here. The Kings decide to talk it over.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
How about one more cheer for your Kings?
1:56 left in the fourth. Pass to Robertson. Howard grabs the miss. Howard's got 9 rebounds now. Unseld. Pass to George. And he lobs it up top. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George.
And the score being this close, you have to retain possession of the ball. You just can't give it away like that.
Davis, he's checked in for Howard. Well, Sacramento's shooting just under 40% from the field. Pass to Robertson. There's a minute 26 left to play in the fourth. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
Get loud and make some noise for your 916 crew.
Down low. Here's Davis. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
Well, AD defining the word clutch on that one. Huge shot there.
Anthony Davis.
Here's Frazier, guarded by Payton.
The assist. Gary Payton.
We've got 1:08 left in the fourth. Robertson, the rebound by Baylor.
Both sides going at it. Classic good offense versus good defense.
To take the lead. It's good!
Elgin Baylor.
Wow, that takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Here's Frazier. He connects! A huge shot to tie it up!
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work. But that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
Inside. Down low. It doesn't go for him.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
"12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6. Count it!
Timeout. Nice dribble move to get to the hoop for an easy 2.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. They're down by 2.
Call for the Heat.
Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what do you think?
I don't know if they should be greedy here and go for a 3. I'd take it to the basket, get a high percentage shot, or maybe get fouled.
The 6th man.
And Miami has possession for the win. Oh, that shot had a chance, but the all-or-nothing shot attempt is off the mark. So a close game sees Sacramento taking this one. What a performance they have here at home today.
I'll tell you.
Double.
Yep, yep,
That's
yep.
right. She can't go
Jump
anywhere.
ball, jump ball.
No way. Don't foul. Don't foul. She can't go anywhere with it.
Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports, a special Martin Luther King Day edition. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Ewing is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then there's Hill. Then there's Ja Morant. And it's McGrady in at the 2. And for the Bucks, Curry is out there with Edwards. Then there's Wembanyama. Then there's Towns. And it's Giannis in at the 3 spot. The pass to Ewing. Well, today is one of those very special dates on the NBA calendar. Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
And it's a day of reflection, a day to celebrate one of the truly great people in the history of this country. It's an honor to just be out here today celebrating Dr. King.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
Guys, he is close to where he was last year in that category, but his numbers are still down just a skosh.
And Greg, with the coaching changes in Milwaukee, where are they looking for improvement?
Oh, Kevin, they've been dominant in the regular season, but the playoffs require adjustments. That chess match is where they hope to improve.
Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, an attitude of joy and unselfishness, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him. He's one of the most popular players in the world.
Oh, here's Edwards. Following the shot by Tracy McGrady. Fade away. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. On the wing, Tracy McGrady. Good, and the nice assist from Morant.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside.
And Wembanyama outside. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
Spurs ball.
And now, just over a minute played here in the first. McGrady outside. And Kareem throws it down.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
Edwards passes to Curry. Back to Edwards. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
For San Antonio, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. McGrady dishes to Morant. Abdul-Jabbar kicks to McGrady. Out to Morant. It's stolen by Curry. Drops in the breakaway layup.
And Curry making his presence felt on D with the steal leading to the break. He finds ways to impact games with far more than just his shooting.
Releases from 15, and it's Morant. That time on the assist by McGrady.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And they pick up 2.
No matter how aggressive the defense is, it is tough to stop the Greek Freak.
Looking at the last game for San Antonio, it was a win against the Golden State Warriors. Bounce pass from Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Ewing. He's off on that one. Towns with the defensive effort. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, and in that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
And the hustle they showed on that end was infectious, contagious. I mean, their squad really got after it.
First team foul.
And McGrady drops them both.
Boy, McGrady, an elite talent. I mean, a remarkable athlete, tremendous bounce and speed and strength. And he continues to get better.
Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. They beat the Spurs during their last encounter in San Antonio.
Well, last time out, they got the win in large part because of the play of their bench, and they provided a lot of the scoring punch.
Yeah, and you know what? I expect them to go deep into the bench again tonight to give those guys on the bench a chance to have an expanded role, but also to give those starters some rest.
Now here's Curry. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Washington. Towns, the pass to Edwards. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar.
Got to be aware of where Kareem is now. He's an intimidating, effective presence protecting the rim.
Morant surveying the D. Abdul-Jabbar trying to free himself up. And they recover it. Pass to McGrady. Over Edwards. A shot by McGrady, no good.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
McGrady against Antetokounmpo. Back to Wembanyama. Curry outside. And again, the Bucks miss.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Morant outside. Pass to Hill. Shoots over Curry. Hill, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. How about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
Man, you look at the hype surrounding Wembanyama. Greg, it's unreal.
One of the best prospect profiles really since LeBron. Almost unfair to try and live up to the expectations, but he's got the tools to be one of the best to ever play.
Edwards passes to Towns. Dishes to Curry. Fires from deep. The rebound by the Spurs. McGrady up top. Edwards defending. Here's Morant. The second effort. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Ewing. And Ewing sends it back.
Good read that time from Ewing defensively, showing that he can be impactful at that end of the floor, too.
Here's McGrady. The three-pointer, no good.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Good on the shot.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. 3 seconds left. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Spurs leads by 1. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
The Spurs. 13.
Happy Martin Luther King Day, everyone, and welcome back as we get going again here at 2K Sports. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here, what do you think they've been doing or not doing?
You know, I think they're going to be happy with how they played here early on.
I agree with you. I mean, they hit the ground running, had a strong start to the game that they're hoping they can manage the rest of the way.
So with Ewing sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. They've got Walton. Havlicek is out there with Andre Kirilenko. Then it's Allen, and it's Archibald, and it's the one. Kirilenko, the pass to Archibald. A floater, and the layup is up and in.
Nate Archibald.
Archibald's got his first basket.
Archibald is just so smart as an offensive player, and what a nice soft touch on that floater.
Curry fires from way outside, and the Bucks miss again.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
To the middle. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. When it comes to the essential components of a winning team, GA, how much importance do you place on veteran leadership?
Kevin, I think it's important. You want a few guys in the locker room who've seen it all. Players who can keep the ship steady if the team kind of goes awry or has a tough stretch.
Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Here's Archibald, guarded by Curry. Archibald passes to Havlicek. The shot from 20 feet away, and the jumper is good. Havlicek's got the lead up to 4 now for the Spurs.
Some of the best court vision you've ever seen. Nate Tiny Archibald does it again.
Down low, here's Porzingis. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Archibald can't hit.
And typically, he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Curry passes to Porzingis. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. The Spurs have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And it's Allen with the jam.
And remember, Havlicek was a highly recruited quarterback, so you see his passing ability on that one.
Curry passes to Porzingis. Markkanen kicks to Curry. High arcing shot, and that's collected by Bill Walton. Ray Allen is on the wing. Hands it from downtown. And now a 7-point Spurs lead.
Allen is lights out as a three-point shooter. Love how fast his release is. Staple gun quick. Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
Here's Kirilenko. The kick out to Havlicek. Passes it to Archibald. The dish to Walton. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Allen for 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Timeout called the Bucks.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Some changes here for the Bucks. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Porzingis. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Jason Tatum. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Stephen Curry. Towns, the bounce pass. Irving passes to Brunson. Back to Irving, over McGrady. Shot clock at 6. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down to just 8 points with the buckets from Kyrie Irving.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Outside, Maravich.
2 minutes.
He kicks it to McAdoo. Ewing the pass to McAdoo. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Boy, that's an outstanding find by Ewing. It helps that he's as tall as he is because he's able to look over the floor quite cleanly.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. .130 left to play in the first half. That one falls.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensive.
Pulls from the top of the key. Giannis grabs the miss. Giannis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And there's the pass to Brunson. And 101 left now here in the second. Irving from long range. Scored the basket, his 2nd of 2 attempts.
Irving knows exactly when to let that shot go. He's a knockdown threat from deep for sure. Maravich kicks to McAdoo.
Lets the three fly. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And here's Brunson. Scoreless thus far. Towns the pass to Giannis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Patrick Ewing.
It's on Patrick Ewing.
Well, I tell you what, the long arms of Antetokounmpo are really incredibly lethal in the paint. Sometimes the defense really has no choice but to foul him and then hope he misses.
Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Milwaukee. Edwards comes in for Irving. Abdul-Jabbar is checked in for San Antonio. Ja Morant comes in for Maravich.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40.
That's the end of the first half.
Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1-point lead. What a second. And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half.
And thanks for joining us again, folks. 2K Sports broadcasting here on MLK Day, bringing you the NBA. You have to like what we're seeing from Ray Allen.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Anthony Edwards out there with Stephen Curry. Then there's Towns. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Giannis in at the small forward.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Giannis. Wembanyama's got the first points to start out the third quarter for Milwaukee. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Shot from the low block. Count that one.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
6 points here for Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
I think this is where you give Abdul-Jabbar the ball and just watch him do his thing. So hard to stop inside.
Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Edwards.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Morant against Curry. Right side, Abdul-Jabbar. Good defense by Wembanyama. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the Bucks. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. And that game concludes a 5-game homestand.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, there's a lot of pressure that comes with being the #1 overall pick in the draft, but Paolo Banchero said, I'm just letting the game come to me. Not trying to press or reach a certain statistical milestone, just making the right plays, taking the right shots, competing, and bringing it every day on defense. Kevin, he thinks that approach is paying off.
Oh, David, it sure is. Thank you for the report. The Bucks hit the shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
And the enthusiasm and expectations for Wembanyama are off the charts for a rookie. That's a lot of pressure for a young man to deal with.
And here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Zinkas, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Tatum comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Irving subbed in for Stephen Curry. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. You know, here we are, Greg, looking at Victor Wembanyama. I mean, can he get any taller? Wow.
Well, he's already 7'4", Kevin. But yes, what's amazing is that I still think he's grown, which is scary for the rest of the league.
And stolen by Wembanyama. Over Walton. Wembanyama gets the bucket. Wembanyama's got the lead up to 3 now for the Bucks. San Antonio's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Here's Archibald. Ewing right side. Good defense by Wembanyama.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Here's Irving. And Walton sends it back.
And how about the anticipation and timing? You know, we talk about Walton's offense. How about the defense, though, he provides for this team?
Here's Archibald. He's covered by Irving. And they get it. Archibald can't hit. Bucks leading by 3. Inside. Here's Edwards. Rebound by Archibald. The Spurs have gone only 1 of 6 in the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Here's Ewing. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Boy, Ewing does a nice job anticipating shot trajectories, realizing how quick to position himself on that offensive glass.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop the train when he's coming in for the slam.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And the basket by Hill.
And because of his ability to attack the rim, Hill can use that mid-range jumper as a great second option. Keeps defenders honest when he's knocking that down.
He gets it in there. Wembanyama's got 8 points. Spurs trail by 3. From Anthony Edwards. 1:43 left to play in the third. Archibald passes to Walton. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Lauri Markkanen's checked in for the Bucks. Jalen Brunson comes in for Edwards. Irving passes to Brunson. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Brunson's got his first 3 points of the game.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
I tell you what, any team will take that. I mean, if you're shooting over 50%, that means you're getting the kind of looks you want on offense, and you're being smart about it, and you're knocking down the good shots that you get.
Brunson goes in. Rebounded by the Spurs. 55 seconds left to play in the third. Walton with the ball. Now guarded by Porzingis. Porzingis against Walton. Havlicek kicks to Maravich. Fires from way outside. And Tatum pulls it down. For Milwaukee, they've gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Brunson with another miss.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three. They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
San Antonio shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
And guys, those numbers represent a nice step up from what they were last year.
Antetokounmpo finds Markkanen. Good if it goes. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one.
The end of the third quarter with the
It's the Spurs leading by just 1. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
Thanks again for joining us, and welcome back to our special Martin Luther King Day presentation of the NBA. So with Ewing sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. They've got John Morant, McAdoo out there with Abdul-Jabbar, and it's Hill, and it's McGrady in at the shooting guard position. And that one's good. McGrady.
What muscle from McGrady right there, brushing off the defense with ease.
Pass to Giannis. It's Curry outside, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists now in this one. And that one, good.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
San Antonio making a switch here. Ewing's checked in. Antetokounmpo passes to Wembanyama. Antetokounmpo against Hill. It's Curry outside, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Morant outside. There's the feed to Abdul-Jabbar. Over Wembanyama. Abdul-Jabbar misses. Milwaukee's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nails 5 of them. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Boy, how do you stop Cat Karl Anthony Towns, an elite scoring talent with incredible size?
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen from Milwaukee?
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
They brought the hard hats and the lunch bells with them, too. Done some great work down inside.
Abdul-Jabbar.
Well, you see the toughness and the instincts of Jabbar. I mean, always a threat for these second chance opportunities.
Curry passes to Wembanyama. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one. San Antonio calls timeout.
San Antonio with the timeout.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Greg Popovich talk to his team. Now he's encouraging them to keep attacking in the paint. He said, when you get inside, you score. Simple as that. Keep attacking. Don't settle for anything that's not at the rim. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. Here's Hill. Good D by Giannis.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And, you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
And the playmaking ability. Curry, good at looking out for his guys and getting them the ball.
And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Curry passes to Towns. And Wembanyama trying to free himself up. And Towns gets it to go. And now it's an 8-point Milwaukee lead. Spurs have gone 3 of 8 here in the 4th quarter. Morant reaches to Ewing. To the paint. Shot to stop the run. The shot is good off the backboard.
Well, Morant's acrobatics often get the attention, but his passing is also elite.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
Bucks call timeout.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game, Victor Wembanyama.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Morant against Irving. And it's Morant missing. Milwaukee leading by 6. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Grant Hill grabs the miss. Hill's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Morant. Rebounded by the Bucks.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Irving from long range. Top shot, Curry.
Huge night for Curry and a great rhythm thus far. That's always bad news for the team he's facing.
Morant, the bounce back. And the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut down to 4 points. The basket there from Ewing.
Boy, this team relies on and leans into Ewing to deliver in big moments. Not letting them down there. No sirree. Getting it done.
Physical basketball from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
To the inside. Here's Ewing. It's rebounded by Towns. Milwaukee leading by 6. Ja Morant grabs the rebound.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
The shot by McGrady, no good. On offense here, the Bucks to the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. The layup off target. Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
Money! And now they trail by just 4.
No stranger to big moments. Morant wants to be the man to take and make the big shot.
And the Bucks making a change here. Edwards is checked in.
First personal foul.
34 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one, and he commits the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5.
And watching Steph go to work is watching a living legend. Already one of the best to ever do it, and he is still adding to his resume.
San Antonio calls timeout. They're trailing by 6. We've got 33 seconds left in the 4th quarter. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
Here's Hill. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Can't cash in from close range. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Tracy McGrady. First personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for Milwaukee.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he is unable to get the second one.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
The aggressive nature of Morant, taking initiative and daring the defense to get physical with him.
For the Spurs, Ja Morant.
Gets the first, and that trims the lead to 6. Both free throws good from Morant. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They lead by 5. 19 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Several teams changing it up here. $19 seconds left to play here in the 4th, and that's an intentional foul.
Grant Hill. Second personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for the Bucks, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
You know, important for him to come through at the line there because they want to expand that lead.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 7. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
And here's Maravich for 3. Laces one from 3.
And this is Allen's game. One of the quickest releases we've ever seen. Amazing shooting off that pass.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
That's right. No other option but to foul and look for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And that's curtains for them. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
The 3 from Morant. No good there. And so the Bucks take the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming.
All right, David, thanks so much. Thank you for joining us.
This week, we're excited to watch 2K cover athletes and
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And that's the player introductions completed. So in just a few moments, we'll be back and ready for action. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. All right, let's check out San Antonio's starting lineup. They've got Ja Morant, and it's Abdul-Jabbar in at center. And for the Celtics, we've got Kawhi Leonard, and it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point. Pretty interesting backcourt matchup here, Grant, with a lot of star power at the guard positions on both sides.
And you know, traditionally, BA, when big guys match up, it's all about the power. But this contest is about finesse. Who can outplay and outsmart the competition?
And so off the tip, it's Boston. Here's Wilkins. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Known as one of the most successful teams in NBA history, the Boston Celtics continue to add to their legacy, Doris.
Yeah, BA, this is a roster that completely understands how special it is to play for this organization. They also are mindful of the weight of expectation that comes with it. Championships are their history. Championships are what is expected.
First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Outside, Hill. Here's McGrady. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. You know, they beat the Spurs during their last encounter in San Antonio.
And in the last meeting, they definitely had the upper hand at the charity stripe.
Here's McGrady. And the ball out of bounds. The Celtics will have it.
Celtic ball.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Pass to Wilkins. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. And it's a Spurs ball. Outside, Hill.
Celtics foul. Wilt Chamberlain. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Spurs, Grant Hill.
The first free throw is good. So he gets them both. Boston on offense. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Back to Leonard. Here's Chamberlain. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Wilkins. Taking a look at his production. Averaging just over 8 points a game. Shot clock at 3. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
McGrady, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Tracy McGrady.
Leonard outside. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the rejection. Morant looking around. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Pass to Ewing. Left block shot on the way. Blocked. Gilgeous-Alexander against Morant. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Duncan. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Sinks that one from the post.
That's just concentration from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy's accustomed to big-time defense.
Here's McGrady. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Ewing passes to McGrady. Morant with it. Pass to Hill. Here's Ewing. Fires for 3. Wilkins with a rebound. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside. The 3 ball. The offensive rebound. Ewing, no good.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the layup is good.
Well, let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. Well, Grant, we're now basically at the halfway point of the regular season, with each game gaining more importance as time goes on.
I mean, that's it. We are at that time where the playoff picture becomes clear and teams are hungry for wins. So, you know, they know at this point of the season, every game matters.
So you got to love how competitive things are right now.
Change here for San Antonio.
Boston Zone, Celtics Entertainment.
Over the course of the last month, here are the NBA's best free throw shooting teams. In the third spot, the Celtics.
And looking at last month, this team really got it done from the charity stripe. Whenever you fouled them, they made sure to make you pay for that mistake.
2 minutes remaining.
Archibald, pass to Havlicek.
2 minutes.
To the inside, Kirilenko. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
It's just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Here's Iverson. Here's Gilmore. And there's two. Work on the glass, paying off that time.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
The Spurs have gone only 2 of 6 from the field. For 3, Allen. The rebound by Duncan. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
Yeah, they were able to execute offensively in a hostile environment, which led to a lot of high percentage shots.
Well, I'm sure they're still enjoying that one. You love going into a tough building, tough place to play, and shooting the lights out. Nothing like silencing the crowd.
And Boston has possession, following the bucket by the Spurs. There's 49 seconds left in the first. Westbrook outside. Here's Duncan. Goes back up. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. San Antonio trailing here. For 3, Allen. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
3 points.
24 seconds left in the first. Thompson passes to Duncan. Here's Iverson. Allen defending. And here's Thompson for 3. Pure from three-point range.
Well, nice play by Klay Thompson, one of the best shooters in the catch-and-shoot game.
Here's Archibald. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Celtics up by 4, and the second quarter is on its way when we return.
The Spurs. 11.
Thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
Well, San Antonio's shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. On the court for San Antonio here in the second.
This guy is an absolute scorer from anywhere on the floor. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander doing work in the mid-range.
Pass to Maravich. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by the Celtics.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Here's Chamberlain. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Well, now that we've had a few years of reference tours, how do you think the play-in tournament has fared so far?
BA, a successful addition, there's no doubt about it. It's involved more teams for more competitive basketball for longer stretches of the season. That's exactly what you hope for.
At the line for your Celtics.
Take a break. Take a break.
Leonard.
2 shots.
The free throw drops for Leonard.
I think one thing you love about Kawhi Leonard, this guy never gets too high, never gets too low, but he is the ultimate competitor because he competes at the highest level regardless of the situation.
The Spurs making a switch here. Morant's checked in. And Leonard drops them both. The Spurs have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Leonard against Hill. Soft touch off the glass.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Out left to the wing. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander takes the contact.
Incredible focus there by SGA. The ability to absorb contact and continue through it.
Doris, how about the production we've been seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander?
BA, he has taken that step from star to superstar, simply stated. I think he's got the potential to make multiple All-NBA teams, the ability offensively to attack at 3 levels, and to be equally good on the defensive end of the floor. This guy is something special.
First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for San Antonio. Grant Hill. Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. The Spurs making a switch here. Good on the second, so he makes them both. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. They lead by 4. Next up on the schedule, the Nuggets, a home game. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. Leonard taking them on.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
The Spurs have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Morant, the pass to Ewing. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Leonard with the ball. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Down low. McHale, no good.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes. What a big-time asset defensively. Oh, what a pretty pass. Throw to the open spot. Lead your teammate perfectly.
Here's Leonard, following the bucket by the Spurs. Tipped. Now here's Hill. He's... Oh, hey! How about that?
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Timeout called. The Celtics.
That's a good timeout. They just can't hit anything.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? You take a look at the Celtics. They've been outstanding halfway through this season, looking cohesive and playing for one another.
Well, right now for Boston, there is a lot of talent on this team, and they've delivered. They're having a great season, and it's only left their fans wanting more.
Well, how about the momentum they have built to get off to this fantastic start? All positive vibes right now for this group.
And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Fox outside. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The basket's good off the assist from Fox. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 here in the quarter.
You got to be impressed with Fox's court awareness. He has a feel for when one of his guys is uncovered.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. It's rebounded by McHale.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Gilgeous-Alexander. The layup misses. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Up top, Morant, defended by Thompson. Morant, pass to Ewing.
In the first half, 2 minutes.
Right side, Morant. From 11 feet away, here's Abdul-Jabbar. Boston with a rebound.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Boy, you don't see it often. Klay Thompson letting you know he can finish emphatically.
Now here's Hill. Give him 8 points now. Out to the right wing. Shoots from the baseline. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Come on, guys. Check out the tenacity. There's no back down in this fellow whatsoever.
Fox outside. .110 left in the second period. It's deflected, and they'll keep possession. Second chance effort. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Shooting 2.
At the line for 2, Artis Gilmore.
And the first one at the line is good. So both teams making some changes here. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Here's McGrady. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Archibald, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Ewing. Picked it out of midair. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA working through contact inside.
Klay Thompson understanding how to read the floor and make the right choice. Yes, he can score it, but good vision there.
Here's Archibald. He's scoreless. Pass to Ewing. There's the block. And he recovers it. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's guarded closely. Iverson can't hit. Fires from way outside. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the
Celtics. The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander led the way in the first half. He had 12 points and 1 rebound. It was a return to form for him tonight after struggling in the... And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
And for San Antonio, they've got Ja Morant. And it's Ewing in at the 4. Sends it home from three-point land. Wilkins has got 7 points in the game.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Knocks down the long J.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's Duncan. Pass to Leonard. And he's going for the lob! Here's McGrady. Lets it go. And there's another one for the Spurs.
Tracy
the Celtics with the lead. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Gilmore passes to Duncan. 6 to shoot. Leonard on the wing. Leonard, so strong.
This is a small forward who, because he's 230 pounds, can hold his own down in the low post. That is nicely done.
This one for 3. McGrady's shot is off.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Leonard outside. Shoots over Hill. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
San Antonio calls timeout.
I don't think this timeout is just to give the guys a breather. Coach is looking to switch things up.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Russell Westbrook, he's checked in for Boston. And the Spurs making a change here.
Entertainment.
Here we are in the middle of the season. Let's see where the Western Conference standings sit. Taking a look at San Antonio. At the midway point of the season, they're in 4th place in their respective conference.
Checking out San Antonio, you have to acknowledge that they've really hung tough this season, avoiding a lot of the bumps in the road that other contenders have gone through.
The resiliency has been crucial for this team. Anytime it looks like they may start to drag a little bit, they've picked it back up and stayed in the hunt.
Now here's Morant. It's Hill with the drive. Over Leonard. Hill can't connect.
And that's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
Westbrook. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. San Antonio's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Here's McAdoo. Pass to Havlicek. Tries again. And the basket is good.
He kicks it out, takes advantage of the open space. That'll leave a defense scrambling.
Westbrook outside. Out to the right wing. Here's Wilkins. Here's Duncan. Westbrook outside. Tipped away. Here's Walton. No made baskets yet. Morant against Westbrook. Morant, the pass to Walton. To the left side wing. Here's Havlicek. Oh, he buries the 20-footer. Havlicek's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Leonard can't get it to go.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Here's Havlicek. 6 points for him. Westbrook against Morant. Takes a 3. Westbrook can't hit.
And that's how you have to defend him out there on the three-point line. Played him perfectly.
Outside for Morant. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It goes on Russell Westbrook.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
Personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for San Antonio, Ja Morant.
Shooting 2.
2 shots.
And he drops the first.
The boundless athleticism Morant has is really special. He's someone that is always in attack mode.
So both teams changing it up here. We've got 1:23 left to play in the third. Boston calls timeout.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
We know you all want a t-shirt, everyone. Let me hear you get wild.
All right, let's go to the 2K leaderboard and see which teams have been the NBA's best in the rebounding department. The Celtics in second, the Spurs fourth.
Yeah, you know, when these two teams play one another, things are going to get physical, especially when it comes to rebounding the ball.
And the Celtics in possession here. Pass to Iverson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Iverson's got his first points in this one.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Up top, Morant. He's got 5. For 3, Allen drops in the 3. Allen's got his second bucket on the night. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. Thompson outside. Pass to Chamberlain. No good off the glass. San Antonio's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Here's Kirilenko. Allen on the wing. Thompson with a steal. Here's Iverson. Lets it go from deep. Here's Chamberlain. Can't hit from in close. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. It's the Celtics leading by 1. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the
40. The Spurs.
Greg Popovich addressing his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Nobody holds the ball. Not even foul.
It's the fourth quarter, everyone. We need you all to get loud.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Leonard outside. 5 to shoot. There's the triple. Rebounded by the Spurs. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 rebounds in the game. All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. They've got Ja Morant, and it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
The line for the Spurs. Patrick Ewing. 2 shots.
That one drops. He ties it up. The Celtics making a switch here. Westbrook's checked in. And that one drops. So now they lead by 1.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Shot by Leonard, no good.
His defensive talent, such a gift for his squad.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Westbrook. Releases from 15. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Hill can't connect.
Well, he saw the play coming together, but the timing was just a little off.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Boston foul.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Celtics.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points. Impressive. That was sting a little bit. Failing to get the lead when the opportunity was there, but he does tie it up.
Leonard outside. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. And the Celtics lead by 3.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Pass to Ewing. And rejected. They retain possession. And stolen by Leonard. Here's Wilkins. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Tommy Wilkins.
Well, the Spurs shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Out to the wing. Blocked! Leonard, left side. San Antonio with a rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 6th rebound on the night. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance. And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Now a timeout called by San Antonio.
You know, couldn't agree more with this timeout. There are far too many turnovers to get any kind of offensive rhythm. You're just trying to mix things up here.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
With the way he shot the ball, he had to be the choice. His percentage was fantastic, and he's just done a great job of finding space and taking advantage of every inch the defense gives him.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was telling his team. He really emphasized rim protection. He said to his guys, I want us to cut down on the easy looks inside. No more of that. It's a simple ask that could have a big impact.
Thank you for that, Allie. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound San Antonio. Left side Hill. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. Boston has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Duncan. And there's the slam! Dunk to finish it off.
Boy, you love to see that vision from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Spread the love, young sir.
4-3.
2 minutes remaining.
The rebound by Duncan.
2 minutes.
Duncan's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Leonard. And there's a minute 45 left in the game. Count the basket. And the Celtics lead by 9.
All-stars make this kind of shot. Contested jumper, no problem.
Here's Ewing. And he banks in the layup.
Timeout, timeout.
Ewing's got 6 points in the quarter.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Boston calls timeout. They're ahead by 7. A minute and a half left in the final quarter. Russell Westbrook, he's checked in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And San Antonio also making a switch. Morant's checked in. A minute and a half left in the fourth quarter. Westbrook against Morant with the 10-footer. Gilmore's shot is good.
And this is what we've come to expect from Russell Westbrook. Yes, he can be an explosive scorer, but if his teammate is open, he will put it on time and on target.
Westbrook against Morant. Got a piece of it. And here's Westbrook. Leonard outside. Pass to Wilkins. The baseline J is on the way. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
Terrific rim protection, impacting the shot.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same. Boy, what a job defensively. You couldn't play that any better.
Westbrook right side. Here's Gilmore. Check by Hill. Gilmore's shot is good. And now an 11-point Celtic lead.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point. Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
Westbrook outside. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yeah, so true. They put
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. They've got Wembanyama. Antetokounmpo is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Curry. And it's Edwards in at the 2. And for Indiana, Drexler is out there with West. Then there's Worthy. And it's Garnett. And it's Olajuwon in at the 5. Roam in the paint. Antetokounmpo finds Edwards. You know, Brent, these two teams are both known for getting their three-point shot away and connecting. So will it be three-point bombs all night long for us?
Oh, yeah. Put on a seatbelt, strap into the cockpit. We're fighting a war exclusively from the three-point line tonight. But for these teams, that's the go-to. So I think it all depends on who can get hot and stay hot.
At the line for the Bucks, Anthony Edwards. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Edwards. Here is something, Greg, from Pacers history. They were a dynasty at one point, and you remember it well.
Yeah, you're talking about the ABA days, but it's true. The Pacers were a dominant team before the merger. They won 3 titles in 4 seasons just before joining the league.
And Edwards drops them both. Hey, Brent, the foundation of the Bucks' success has been their defense. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, absolutely, Kevin. They continue to dominate in the paint, but they've also made tremendous strides in how they guard the three-point line, just doing a much better job of getting out there and contesting the 3.
No good from West. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Bucks. Here he goes. Garnett with the block. And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession. Curry passes to Towns. Edwards. Yep, it counts.
And he's a true inside-out threat. Edwards wants to score from everywhere on the floor.
Drexler against Edwards. 9 feet out. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. On offense, here are the Bucks. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Yeah, and in that one, they were aggressive, but also efficient. The exact balance you're looking to achieve.
Well, easy to be efficient on nights like that when everybody has things going. Let's see if they're still in the rhythm tonight.
Olajuwon, no good.
Man, he's had 3 good looks at the basket and nothing to show for it.
That one drops for him.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
West passes to Worthy. Drexler outside. West at the elbow. And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
West against Curry. West gets the bucket.
And maybe a deep breath moment for them. They're now 1 for 4 to start the game.
Fires away from outside. Curry can't get it to go. Pacers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Garnett kicks it to West. Back to Garnett. Some nice passing here by Indiana. And the rejection by Towns.
A firm denial by Towns, knocking it away with that tremendous length.
Curry outside. It's rebounded by Indiana. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Yeah, and in that game, it turned into a massive scoring night. It wasn't so much about the game plan as it was establishing early confidence to get that win.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was.
Timeout charge to the Pacers.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
And now to our rookie leaderboard for a look at this month's steal leaders among the young guys. Victor Wembanyama, 3rd.
And if those numbers show us anything, it's how good he is at picking up on ball handlers' tendencies and knowing when to make his move.
On defense, the Bucks passes it to Worthy. Drexler outside. Over Edwards. And there's Clyde Drexler on the assist from Worthy.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Edwards dishes to Curry. No good on the 3.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Drexler. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Antetokounmpo passes to Edwards. On its way from Curry for 2. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
West kicks to Drexler. Barnett outside. West outside. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one is on Towns.
And you look at all the things this man brings to the game. The focus, the resolve, a winner's mindset. I mean, there's a reason why they call him the logo.
Take a break. Take a break.
For Indiana,
2 shots.
Jerry West.
The first free throw is good. And at this point of the year, Greg, injuries starting to mount for some teams.
And this is where your depth gets tested, your resolve, because it takes a strength in numbers and strong leadership to get through it.
Porzingis is checked in for the Bucks. Kyrie Irving comes in for Stephen Curry. And both free throws good for West. Greg, in terms of the Pacers' last few seasons, some have pointed to their relative lack of size. What do you think?
Well, I think a big push for them this summer was adding to their front court, particularly getting more size at the forward positions. And I think they've improved in that regard.
Pacers trailed by 6. Halliburton passes to Shades. Takes it inside. Pass to Mourning. The layup missed.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
And the dunk by Towns.
And Giannis showing you we can lead the offense through him.
Irving against Halliburton. Pass to Mourning. Here's Shades. Monroe outside. Over Edwards. Monroe, no good.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart, The other one playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Here's Halliburton following the bucket by the Bucks, and the Pacers can't get it to go.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Edwards passes to Giannis, and they double up on Antetokounmpo. On its way from Irving for two. The Pacers pull it in. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Shays. He can't get it to go. Towns with the defensive effort. Now Giannis. Still scoreless. Just 3 on the clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Alonzo Mourning.
It's on Alonzo Mourning.
Personal foul.
Hard to get upset at the defense there. Antetokounmpo is no easy matchup down low in the paint.
First trip to the line for him here.
Shooting for Milwaukee. Giannis Antetokounmpo.
First free throw is good.
Well, if you think that Giannis was going to stop working after he won a title, what do you think he's going to do in the years that they don't? This guy continues to be one of the hardest workers in the NBA.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Milwaukee. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. He'll get right back to the action when we return.
The Bucks. 18.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break will add to your total in a hurry.
Worthy out there with Garnett. And it's Drexler. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Thurman in at center. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
How about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of them.
On the wing, Irving. Drexler defending. Brunson. And Benyama trying to free himself up. Brunson, no good. Oh, Greg, there's a lot of impressive things about Tyrese Halliburton, most notably how efficient he is.
Yeah, Kevin, those percentages are terrific. But not only that, he's phenomenal at it, making sure he keeps his teammates involved. Just a remarkable young point guard.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you very much. Jalen Green is trying to reach his potential as a star in this league. He says, things are starting to slow down for me. I'm recognizing the game a lot more and understanding what my role is. I'm locked in and hopefully I'll give my team a chance to win and just take my game to another level, becoming a lot more efficient and aggressive. Kevin, back to you.
All right. Thanks, D.A.
Yeah, not a big part of Brunson's game behind the line, but he can knock him down.
Halliburton looking around. The pass to Drexler. Over Irving. They get it back. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. The Pacers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Greg, you've heard people say it's a make or miss league. Does that hold true?
It seems so, right? Shooting percentages correlate more with winning than possession stats like turnovers or offensive rebounds. It's clear shot making has never been more valuable, but the ability to disrupt rhythm still plays a big role.
Great open look there. And the Bucks lead by 9.
Oh, the control Tatum plays with is just mesmerizing.
Indiana moving it around. Fades back. Worthy dishes to Elijah Wan. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Tries again, and he lays it up and in.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Halliburton passes to Garnett. Halliburton against Kerr. And it's Halliburton missing. Bucks leading by 11. Here's Irving. Drexler with the block. They retain possession. Now, here's Halliburton. He has yet to score. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
Nice find by Halliburton. Just a great feel for the game.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Bucks. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Milwaukee has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter.
Yeah, you don't want to put Curry at the line. That's just dangerous and pretty much 2 points. Stephen, the best free throw shooter ever.
This is his first free throw of the game.
First team foul.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
The first one falls. Indiana making some changes. West comes in for Clyde Drexler. And Monroe subbed in for Halliburton. Milwaukee also making some changes. Porzingis is checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Jason Tatum. And it's Edwards in for Irving. Olajuwon finds Worthy. And the rejection by Giannis. Here's Edwards. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
The assist.
Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists in the game. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket from Garnett.
This story in the second quarter, much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Oh, here's Edwards. He had 13 points in the win against Orlando. Inside, here's West. Rebounded by the Bucks. Giannis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Wow, Giannis with a strong finish inside.
The defense knows Giannis demands 100% effort, but he's still managing to carve him up.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Stephen Curry.
Now we get a chance to view the NBA leaders in assists. Second, Stephen Curry.
His passing has been so terrific. You can see his unselfishness really rubbing off on the rest of the team.
Earl Monroe.
The Pacers making a switch here. Morning's checked in. The Bucks also with the sub. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Bucks leading by 11. 43 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Edwards. Monroe against Curry. Curry gets it to go inside.
Those floaters, boy, they really demoralize the defense. Here's the thing, Steph knows it.
West against Edwards. West passes to Morning. Nice D from Porzingis.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Curry kicks to Markkanen. With the drive. That one doesn't drop. And so it's Milwaukee. 13 points up at the end of the period. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right.
35.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K. It was all Anthony Edwards all the time in the first quarter. He had 10 points, 2 assists, and 3 rebounds. Shaq, let's get your take on Milwaukee.
They're going to work in the paint. Doing a great job. A good portion of their offense was generated inside.
And that'll do.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. They've got Karl Anthony Towns. Curry is out there with Edwards. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the small forward position. Here's Olajuwon. Nothing on the board. 3 on the clock. And a great assist by Drexler as that one goes in. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Milwaukee. Can't hit that one. West with some nice D. Pacers trailed by 11. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter.
Milwaukee leading by 11. Wembanyama passes to Curry. Poked away. West with the steal. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Here's Olajuwon. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Bucks shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. West against Curry. Antetokounmpo passes to Towns. 5 to shoot. Curry wide open. Off target with his 3.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Here's Drexler. Here's Olajuwon. Great D that time from Giannis.
And another miss. Whew. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The Pacers are a team on the rise, and Tyrese Halliburton says one of the favorite parts about the way we're building the culture here is it's not just showing up for a game, and that's it. We watch games, text about games, talk about games when we get to the arena. I just want to be around guys who love basketball and want to be great. Kevin?
Isn't that special, David? Hey, thanks for that report. And Milwaukee calls their first timeout of the game.
Here are your Indiana Pacemates. Get loud.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And now a moment to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting. Balloting underway.
And this is really a fun time of year. You're starting to see which players are going to be in the running to make the All-Star team.
Well, you take a look at West. He's not too far away from his spot in the starting 5. A lot of votes have been coming his way.
And even if he doesn't get the fan votes he needs to become a starter, you have to believe he'll be a part of the Eastern Conference All-Star team.
And it seems like the anticipation just continues to build each year around this time of the season. Gonna be a fantastic weekend. Kept alive, Towns. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. Pacers trailed by 11. Down low, and stolen by Tatum. And here we go. Brunson heading to the hoop. And that one, good. Brunson's got 7.
You give Brunson that wide open of a floor, he's going to operate there.
No doubt, Greg, Jason Tatum is an all-NBA player, and this guy continues to improve.
And JT's scoring average increasing in each of his first 5 seasons. I just love how he gets to the line more, being more aggressive. Tatum was the guy on a finals team at just 24 years old.
And it's Worthy in the corner. Indiana moving it around. Thurin's shot is off. Bucks leading by 15. Right side Tatum. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Porzingis is coming in for Towns. And Lauri Markkanen subbed in for Antetokounmpo. Fast break, Milwaukee. Porzingis kicks to Irving. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Timeout, timeout. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Timeout called the Pacers.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Ready to go. Get up on your feet, fans.
Check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. You take a look at the Bucks. They're sitting pretty, second place, and looking to take the top spot. And, of course, the Pacers, 6.5 games behind them.
And seeing where Indiana is, they've fulfilled a lot of the promise they showed coming into the season. But they just haven't taken that next leap forward so many thought they might.
They still had enough players take positive steps forward to call this season a success. Maybe they're not at the top of the standings where they hoped they'd be, but they're in really good position in terms of the playoff picture.
Brunson finds Porzingis. It's rebounded by Indiana. .133 left in the third. Shea's the pass to Monroe. 6 on the shot clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's Shea's, and it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Shea's just got himself on the board with 3 there.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
To the paint, here's Tatum, and slam dunk by Tatum.
Well, Irving is an excellent facilitator. He's going to have those big openings. He'll take advantage.
Halliburton kicks to Drexler. Mourning against Porzingis. And here is Mourning. Porzingis with the block.
And Porzingis showing some of those signs from early on in his career. He was a great shot blocker.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
As good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Monroe. It's rebounded by Brunson.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times. Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
And so it's Milwaukee holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And we'll be right back after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Garnett is out there with Elijah Wan. Then there's West. Then it's Worthy. And it's Drexler in at the 2 spot. That's the Pacers' foul.
Pacers foul.
And it's the size and mobility of Towns that makes it so hard to deal with, especially when he's looking to score.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown
Shooting
for the Bucks.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
And they've also done a great job of just taking what the defense is giving them. Teams willing to give up a mid-range, take them, knock them down. They've done it.
Arnett surveying the defense. West finds Worthy. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over to the wing. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off West.
Out of bounds. Bucks ball.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Giannis. It's rebounded by Indiana. Olajuwon's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. To the middle. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jerry West.
And that's just too weak. Olajuwon with way too many moves in there. Almost automatic.
West against Curry. Wembanyama left side. Olajuwon with the block. And he gets it back. Wembanyama no good.
There's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Worthy against Antetokounmpo. Pulls it from the elbow. That one off the back iron and out.
And his lateral quickness really allows him to stay in front of the shooter there and challenge the shot.
Talk about versatility on offense a lot, but how about on defense? And he takes pride in making an impact down there.
It seems like Edwards has gotten better from long range every season, and you can see how confident he's become.
West finds Drexler. Indiana moving it around. The jump hook, and that one goes long.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there. Going to struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, you can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
Here's West. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here.
Still Pacers ball.
Outside Worthy. Curry with the steal. And Clyde Drexler gets the whistle that time. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Milwaukee leading by 22. Giannis passes to Towns. Wembanyama outside. It's stolen by West.
And that's miscue number 2 for them tonight. On the whole, they've been doing a great job of taking care of the basketball.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for Milwaukee. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
As Giannis has grown in his physical stature, widening those shoulders, having more strength, these are the kind of plays that make all that hard work pay off.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And with the new CBA, Greg, free agent conversations can start basically the day the NBA Finals conclude. Do you like that move?
I think it's good to have rules that teams will actually follow. In the past, it was July 1st, and let's be honest, teams were talking to players well before that.
look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Garnett outside. Drexler inside. Edwards there. Drexler, no good. The Bucks have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Curry passes to Wembanyama. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Here's Drexler on the wing. Worthy. Back to Drexler.
2 minutes remaining.
From the baseline.
2 minutes.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Karl Anthony Towns.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
First one falls for. Some changes for Indiana. Morning's checked in for Garnett. And Monroe's subbed in for West. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Porzingis, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Lowry Marketing comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Irving's checked in for Edwards. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Curry. Brunson scanning the floor. Softly drops in the floater.
You don't need size to score in the lane. It's certainly helpful, but you can see Brunson there with that little teardrop. Who's going to stop that?
And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Kristaps Porzingis.
It's on Porzingis. What do you think of the league's most recent CBA, Greg? That 7-year deal just signed.
Well, Kevin, the NBA and Players Association both need to be commended. Labor peace through the rest of the decade. Most pro sports don't have this kind of stability.
Halliburton's checked in for the Pacers.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Milwaukee.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so now on the year, they'll have 35 wins to their credit.
And they put themselves into the driver's seat in regards to the season series with this team. Tonight's win will give them a 2-1 edge with only 1 left to play.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game. And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Here's Worthy. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
James Worthy.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
And so it's Indiana with it. Halliburton outside. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's...
Thank you, David.
Thank you, fans, for coming out here.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Make sure to get home safe.
For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge.